1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I'm sure you're determined to make me fall over. Good morning guys, how you all doing? Honestly, I get up off my chair and these tennis balls are spread everywhere. It's my fault, I keep buying them. Let's just move them out of the way. Get. He's like, what's he doing with my tennis balls? Better not be throwing them away. Shh, I've already thrown 2 away the other day. He doesn't know. They were broken. Anyway, you're probably wondering, you know, I've been off all week. Where have I been? Well, let's see. I went to Bridlington Monday. I vlogged that. Tuesday, I spent the day at Joe and Pete's house because I'd not seen them for over a month. The reason for that is because they went on holiday to Holland. 2 days into that trip, it was announced on the news that anybody coming back from Holland have to quarantine for 2 weeks. So when they got back, they had to quarantine. And I just text Jo out of the blue, what are you up to? She says, not a lot really. Archie's at school, Pete's at work. So I went over, we did a bit of shopping, picked Archie up from school. By the time I got back to their house, Pete was at home, had a lovely meal. It was great just spending time with them. Wednesday, I went to the cinema to see 2 films. And I did think about vlogging, but it was a case of going into one film, coming out, and I had 5 minutes before I was going into the next film. So I wouldn't have been able to vlog that much. Thursday, I was making videos. I made 2 reviews and a smeg crisp. And then yesterday, I was planning on, you know, doing something. First off, the weather was terrible. It didn't warm up until, well, I said warm up. It got sort of warm in the afternoon. So I ended up walking Harley down the valley. Which, by the way, I decided to do the mileage on my watch to see how far it is. Apparently I do 2.8 miles every time. Who knew? And the second thing was, I was far too lazy to go somewhere. I only just found the energy to go down to the valley. Today I plan on going out. I've had it in my mind to go back to Stanage Edge and go to that point that I was wanting to go to the last time. I'm expecting a lot of hiking today, which is why I'm packing this up. I was going to take my usual bag, but it's too small for everything that I want to take. I'm just trying to make sure I don't take too much. Don't want it to be heavy. But I'm going to take some pack up. I've already made some sandwiches, plenty of water. Oh, and I can't forget these. The most important things I need. My hiking boots, which are at the bottom of the pile. Ugh. Yeah, I'll get them out in a minute and then set off. Can you hear that? It's very, very windy. And all I brought is a hoodie. I'm seeing people with woolly hats and coats. Hopefully it won't be too cold. I doubt I'll be able to do any vlogging because of the wind. I'll try my best. And this one has been quiet the entire time, haven't you? That's unusual. You're usually whining to get where we're going. Yes. I'm going to get my hiking boots on and then set off over that way. Okay, I've hidden behind a rock. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It is very windy up here. I really wish I'd brought my coat. It is cold. My hands are freezing. I'm hoping the further I go that way, I'll warm up. We will see. I mean, I could easily just say, oh, I've been to the top, I'm going now. But no, I'm going to go that way. Okay, I think I found a ditch where there's not much in the way of wind. I have to admit I've warmed up a bit now. I'm now where I got to the last time. So I've not got far to go to get over there. And there's also a trail that goes that way. I've seen a lot of people going up and down it. So it depends on how far I go that way. I might go there as well. I mean, it's only 1 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time. I'm just debating on whether or not to have something to eat now. hungry. I'm definitely thirsty though. Hey dude, are you thirsty? Yeah. And check out the view. It's pretty awesome up here. You know what, I'm gonna keep on going before I have some food. Wake up my appetite. Making note of a few things. Where these people are going, I've just come up there, but this trail goes up towards that other trail, and I'm noticing it goes down this way, and I can see it way down there. So obviously I'm going to be going this way, which looks a bit precarious. I just hope it doesn't get too precarious. What? You just want to keep going, don't you? Okay. It's such a bossy boots. What the heck? I've come to a stile right here, and I've climbed over, and somehow Harley has squeezed through this little gap. How? Look, my hand's almost as big. How did you do that? I don't know. Anyway, I just want to point out that we're almost at the top of here, and then I'm going to find somewhere to sit down because I'm starting to get very, very hungry. When I said I was nearly at the top, nah, nowhere near. Still got quite a bit to go. I've decided to just come down here overlooking this view. I can see all of Stanage Edge there. I'm eating my sandwiches now because I'm very, very hungry. I'm going to have a little bit of a break before we carry on. That's better, I'm out of the wind now. Just tried doing a clip up here twice and the wind is just completely covering everything I say. So I'll just show you what I've been filming while I'm talking. I have no idea where we are. There's no signs. I've looked on Google Maps, that's not telling me anything. But the scenery, I can see for miles and miles, and I think I can see Sheffield in the distance as well. I have walked quite far, but I'm going to keep going that way. Just keep exploring. I just wish the wind would stop it. Okay, I think this time I'm out of the wind. I've just done a whole conversation to the camera on that ledge. Played it back, couldn't hear a thing I said. And I thought I was out of the wind. Okay, so let me explain again. Okay, so the main reason I decided to come along to this end of Stanage Edge is because I thought that I'd be able to see Mamto, the hill that is above Castleton, from here, because I remember when you go up Mamto you can see like the edge of a hillside, which is what I thought this is. Now, let me show you. I think that's what I was looking for. I believe that might be the edge that I was looking for. And the other thing is I decided to try and Google how far it is to walk to Castleton from here. Apparently the trail over there, you follow that for about 5.1 miles. So we're nowhere near. What's up, dude? I think he's starting to get a bit worn out, aren't you? Me too. It's now 20 to 3, would you believe? Just want to point out this lake or reservoir or whatever it is. Google Maps isn't telling me what it is. It's pretty though. Oh well, anyway, I think I'm going to turn around soon. Like I said, both Harley and I are getting tired now. We have walked quite a long way. It's not a straight line, this edge, it goes around. But at least I'm getting to see very beautiful views like this one. Okay, I'm hiding behind this wall here. I think I've finally come to the end of Stanage Edge, or the whole cliff thing, because the trail is now going down to this road here. I'm kind of wondering if that's the road coming from Hillsborough and all that way to get down to Castleton. If it is, then why don't I know about that lake? So it's possible that it's a different road that I don't know about. No idea. All I know is I'm now going to start making my way back, because when you go back up there you can see the top end in the distance. Yeah, I don't think this goes any further. Let's have a look. Follow this wall. What's left of it? Yeah, not much Okay, I'm a little bit in shock. I've just decided to see what this road is. I know what that is, that lake. It's part of Lady Bower. Lady Bower's on the other side of this hill. What? Really? Holy moly, Philippines. Castleton isn't that way, it's sort of that way. What? So I don't know what that reservoir is. Oh dear, so I know that road. I've driven up and down it many times. What's up with you? You wanna head on back now? I've got my bearings. I am gonna start heading back. So yeah, Castleton's that way, not that way like Google Maps said it was. It's like you get down to where the water is and then you cross over a bridge, it takes you down into Hope, and then Castleton's that way. For all I know, I'm looking at Mamto somewhere up there. Blooming wind. That's why I've been putting my hood up, because the wind has been hurting my ears. Dude, do you want to go back to the car now? Me too. It's now 2 hours later. That's how long it's taken us to get back. As you can hear, the wind is still howling. A few mistakes were made on the way back. But before I get to that, when we got to the stile again, I said to him, are you going to climb over this time, or are you going to go through that gap again? And he just looked at the hole. I'm like, ugh. So as I'm climbing over, he went through. And I looked over and there were these two girls sat on rocks laughing. Anyway, the mistakes, where there's that crossroads, and I was talking about maybe going on that other trail. Obviously, I haven't got the time. I decided, go down and go along the bottoms of where the rocks are, so you can like look up at the cliffs. No. That trail started heading down to the next road, and obviously I didn't want to go that way, so I found a trail that went in through the woods, which ended up going up the hill through these fields where there's water trickling down, creating mud. So Harley and I have got muddy, and it was hard work trying to stay along Stanage Edge. And then we saw that it was just still going round and round, and eventually I said to him, come on, we're going back up. We found a trail that took us back up onto the top. So I've learned that lesson. Stay on the top, don't go down unless the car's down that way. The other mistake, I decided to give Harley a drink of water, and as I bent over, I heard a click. The thing is, my sunglasses were in there, and they're now broken. I really love these sunglasses as well. If I can find some that are the exact same, I will. It's a good thing I've got more sunglasses in this car. I've got quite a few pairs. Hence me trying to keep the sun out of my eyes right now. Oh well. What's happening now? Oh, hold on. I pressed a button and there's something going on the display. What's this? Get off. Whatever it is. Jeepers. What? Hey? Hold on. Huh. All I did was stop recording and then start again, and it went away. I don't know what it was. It was some... There were all these numbers on the screen. Wow, this wind is really, really bad. On the way back, my friend Stacey rang me. And she says, it sounds very windy where you are. I says, not half. She says, there's no wind at all in Sheffield. I'm like, I bet there isn't. And certainly is here. I can feel the car moving. You tired? Oh, I think somebody wants to go home. Oh, before we do, let's see how many miles I've done. My watch started beeping at me, telling me that it's almost out of battery. I know it's a lot of miles because I'm worn out. It says 7.55 miles. And I've burned apparently 2,926 calories. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a takeaway later. Oh boy. No wonder my feet hurt. Anyway guys, I'm gonna sign off now. Got a feeling I've got a bit of traffic to get through to get home, and then I want to jump in the bathtub. Something tells me I'm going to need some of that muscle therapy stuff. I think he might want some too. Oh, there we go. I've blocked the sun out. Yeah, I'm going to sign off now. Feels like the car's going to tip over. All that's left for me to say now is thank you for watching and subscribing if you have, and liking this video if you did. Until the next time, peace out. Which sunglasses shall I wear? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. These ones. And just to point out, I honestly didn't realise I had that many sunglasses in this car. Now you know why I keep buying so many.